going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This Cavaliers group has been getting things done. They were undefeated against this squad last season, going 3-0. We'll see if they can continue that dominance. And facing off tonight, two offenses that practically live behind the arc. Kenny, talk about the value of being able to hit the three consistently in today's game.
Well, before, back in the day, so to speak, it was just a tool you use. But now it's a very important tool to have in your toolbox, because now teams can't gear in on you. It spreads the floor. It makes defenders chase you off.
Here we go.
It's time for some hoops at the Time Warner Cable Arena in downtown Charlotte, North Carolina. It's the home of the Hornets, live on 2K Sports. And it's been home cooking for the Hornets in the midst of a homestand here in Charlotte. Still early in the season, but the front office and coaching staff likes what they are seeing from this team so far. Better winning percentage than last year.
And I think for Charlotte, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
And, perhaps with a roster move or two later on, Greg, they can start to break out of that pattern.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
We're going to shoot threes.
Walker's shot is off.
I regret that.
And guys, there's no doubt Walker has a lot of the tools needed to be a great point guard. But his shooting percentage is really what has kept him from making the leap. Just not as consistent as he needs to be. And a lot of it has to do with shot selection. That also has to improve.
Here's Walker following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Williams kicks to Walker. From 12 feet out. That's good on the jump shot. Walker's got 5 now.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Cody Zeller's checked in for Jefferson. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Lee. James with the bucket.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pick by Zeller.
He's right in your face.
From deep, Walker. And yes, sir, that one drops. Walker's got 10.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
And he gets it to go. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really...
And before the game, we heard from Kemba Walker. He talked about his mentality when he steps out onto the floor. You know, he may be having fun, but I'm not so sure playing street ball is really working out for Kemba, who needs to shoot better than 38% for the Hornets to go anywhere, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I mean, what might be better than continuing to play the same game you've been playing forever is to take your game to a new level. And that's going to take some discipline. I think Kemba has more than enough talent to be able to do that, but that's his challenge moving forward.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Yeah, and they're finding ways to score multiple ways, playing well and sharing the ball, just operating good at the offensive end.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Smith in at the 3.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Irving for three. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
He hit a three in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Lynn kicks to Jefferson. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And the jam by J.R. Smith.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Out to Lee. Launches a three. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Lee's got himself on the board with three there.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your team.
What are you doing?
And stolen by Zell. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Lynn's running. They get it again. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Jefferson. Jefferson missing again. Outside Irving.
Come on.
Tie game here in.
Well, guys, I'm here with it.
Gonna make them.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
I would call that a competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson, the first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. The biggest lead of the quarter was only 3 points as they and that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
Okay, so
And
wait
in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Williams down low with Jefferson. Kemba Walker is out there with Lee. And it's Batum in at the three slot. So that's the Hornets 5.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
The Cavaliers trailing. Kemba Walker with an eerily similar season once again. Stats the last 3 years have ironically been very close.
Yeah, you talked about those 3 years. Almost 18 points a game in around 35 minutes. So did so on just under 16 shots as well. So becoming more and more efficient.
And here is Lee following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. High post shot. Again, the miss by Jefferson.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's Irving missing.
You know, it's kind of one of those weird anomalies when you look at Kemba's numbers, because in each of those seasons, he played a different number of games. Just one of those kind of quirky, weird things we pick up on sometimes when our brain is foggy.
Yeah, clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
Really, Greg, just shows you the toughness and determination this man has. Impressive.
Well, go ahead and just hammer it home, why don't you?
He might not be the athlete that some of the other big men are in this league, but my goodness, he still knows how to finish.
Well, he doesn't count on elevation or hang time, that's for sure, but he can still get it in the basket.
Here's Lee. Feeds to Walker. Back to Lee. Outside for Batum. Misses off the left iron.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Here's Lamb. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Channing Frye out there with Mozgov. And it's Dellavedova in at the point. Now here's LeBron after Jeremy Lamb's miss. Williams with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Kid Gilchrist has got it. Good. Kid Gilchrist has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Charlotte.
And this has really been a well-played game up to this point. And you know what? I bet it stays that way until the end.
I certainly hope so. I mean, it's been a terrific contest. There's nothing like a pair of teams just balling out the way they have.
And Cleveland making a change here. Irving's checked in. Charlotte calls timeout. They're in front by 1. We've got 1:28 left here in the fourth quarter. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Steve Clifford was just going over the game plan with his team. The game's still in question, but he told his players, guys, this is when it's fun, right? Time is winding down. A close game. This is where you show the preparation and the time you put in. Kevin, we'll see if they respond.
Thanks, Doris.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Wow.
And the Hornets call time here. They're up by 1. 1:20 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And stolen by Frye.
Really?
And LeBron with a clear path to the hoop.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
And it's Walker penetrating. Mozgov with the block. And pushing it up is Cleveland. The Cavaliers again in transition. And that one's good. Irving's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs.
And the transition defense now, guys, non-existent, invisible.
Yeah, 3 straight fast break buckets here. The D seems to be sleepwalking.
Now here's Lamb.
Get swamped again.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Irving's got the ball.
And
sinks it.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Jefferson's checked in for Zeller. Batum comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Lee in for Lamb.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead. And really, the defense on both sides, non-existent.
Yeah, that's a good word for it. Invisible, non-existent. This game has had the look really of a layup line for the most part.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Walker kicks to Batum. There's Lee with the 3. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And it's going to go on Iman Shumpert.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings them within 5. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Here's Walker. Left side, Williams. Batum with the three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Irving for three. Misses. And so it's Cleveland winning this one.
Thank you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Kyrie Irving. What'd you think, Kenny?
He accounted for more than half of their points. An amazing output. When there was a bucket they absolutely had to have, he was the guy they went to. Now, that's an awful lot for one player, but he did not let them down.
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint. That's the kind of offense he's capable of delivering when he sets his mind to it.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the...
So that's going to be all for this video. Thanks for watching, and see ya.